Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to my tutorial for the Japanese crane. So I'm going to teach you how to do this today. All you're going to need is a piece of printer paper and a scissor. So let's get started. So now we have a piece of printer paper. So now we're just going to take that edge, fold it down to the bottom edge, and try to be it as neat as possible and line it edge to edge perfectly. Make a crease on your fingernail against it. Wipe all that eraser marks off. Now just cut on. Try to make a really nice edge. You can throw that away. So now, what we're going to do, now we have a diagonal fold. Now we're just going to take the top end of the paper and fold it down to the bottom end. Try to be as neat as possible and line it edge to edge. Perfect. And just make a really good crease. Now we could just open it, take this edge, fold it to the other edge, and just make a crease. And now we should have a cross and also a horizontal line. We're just going to turn it and fold it on that line. Now we have these two creases that we previously folded. We're just going to lift up that first layer, and then if you see that this right here is supposed to tuck in. It wants to go down. So we're going to allow it to go down. Make a crease. Do the same thing with this side. Open it up. Fold it down. Fold it in. There. Now you should have a diamond. Now just fold that. Now we're just going to take these edges. Now we're just going to fold them in so it looks something like this. Now it should look something like this. Flip the model over and do the same thing with the back side. And then we're just going to flip it over. Now this is known as the pedal fold. It's the trickiest fold of making the crane. Now we're just going to unfold all these folds that we made. Now we're just going to lift up this first layer. And now that you'll notice it's up. You just want to push it down a little bit. Now it doesn't want to go there, so just round it off with your thumb and then just flatten it out. And now it should look something like this. Now we're just going to flip it over, do the same thing. Lift it up, fold that down, round it off with the thumb, just fold them. Now, we should have something that looks just like this. Now this is known as the bird base of making the crane. You could do it by making the crane and the flapping bird. The flapping bird you could just... And the crane you can't even flap it at all. So, this is the bird base. So we're going to turn something into like... So we're going to turn something like this. Something like this. Into something that looks just like this. So now, we're just going to fold these edges in to the midline. Then just make a crease. Do the same thing. Now just make a crease. Now just flip it over. Do the same thing with that side. Do the same thing. Make a crease. And now we could just open that side up And now we could just fold that up like that. And then we could just close these in. And then we could just make a crate. Open this up. And now we can just lift that up. And then we can just make a crate. Now it should look something like this. So we can turn something like this into like the head. And we're just gonna make the head, and we're just gonna fold down the wings to complete the bird. So now I'm gonna make this side the head and this side the tail. So now we could just open this up, tuck that in a little bit, and then just pinch this together, and then just make a really good crate. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave the tail like it is, and then we're just gonna fold these wings down like that. Now, and then just fold that down. Just make a crate. And there, you have the paper crane. And then there, you have the paper crane. Thanks for watching my tutorial for the paper Japanese crane. And I will also have the super shuriken out soon by clicking on this link up here. So please rate and subscribe, and please watch further notice of my videos. Thanks for watching.